Now we're going to look at how we view positive externalities graphically. Now, a positive externality is where the social marginal benefit curve is greater than the private marginal benefit curve. And I'll show you what I mean by this in a second. So we can think of this demand curve, the red curve on this graph, as the marginal benefit curve, and the black curve being the supply curve or the marginal cost curve. Now in this example, we're not going to touch the marginal cost or supply curve at all. We're only going to affect the red curve, the demand curve, and the marginal benefit curve. So right now in this graph, there's no externality. So we will produce where the marginal benefit and marginal cost curve are equal at this blue point. And our total benefit will be this green area. This is the classic example of a market with no externalities in it. And in this example right now, this is an efficient outcome and there's no deadweight loss. Now, if we introduce a positive externality, we see that we have a new curve. This green curve is our social marginal benefit. This social marginal benefit curve is above the private marginal benefit curve. And it's just the private benefit added to the benefit received by society. So because of this, we now want to produce at this new red point where the social marginal benefit curve meets the marginal cost curve. Now we will also receive new benefit because our benefit is higher. This is this blue rectangle or parallelogram area. But we will also have this deadweight loss triangle in here because we're not producing enough to get us to an efficient outcome. So in this market, we have deadweight loss, so we are not at an efficient outcome. And in a later video, I'll talk about how we get to an efficient outcome in the presence of not only positive externalities, but also negative externalities. But we won't worry about that for now. Now we're going to move on to negative externalities graphically.